Good morning, everyone. My name is Sophie. It's so lovely to be here today with so many passionate and caring people that have a common goal to reduce the ever-increasing suicide rate to zero. I myself have been bereaved by suicide. In July 2020, during the COVID pandemic, my 19-year-old daughter took her own life. If any of you have been through this devastating heartbreak, you will understand when I explain the pain of living after such a loss. Not just the emotional pain, but also the physical pain. Every joint, muscle, and organ in your body hurts, especially your heart, which feels as if it's been broken. And every day you feel sure you won't survive another as the pain is that unbearable. I could easily have stayed in this place of sadness and hopelessness, letting the anger I felt at the services who let her down, the anger at myself, the anger at life, and at the cruel world we live in sometimes swallow me whole. But I didn't. I knew that Georgia wouldn't want to take my life as well as her own. So I made a decision to take all those emotions and all my love for Georgia and turn them into something positive, to help others and create a legacy for my daughter that would make her so proud. When you lose someone so close to you and in such a sudden and shocking way, it really changes you. Your priorities change, you lose your ego, material things no longer matter to you. I realised I wanted to do my bit to help to make this world a kinder place. I started looking for the beauty in life, the things I was grateful for, and there were many. I no longer needed things to make me happy. I've learned to be happy with what I have. I'm so grateful for the wonderful people in my life, my co-workers, my friends, my family, and most of all, the fact that I was lucky enough to have Georgia in my life for 19 precious, wonderful years. I am so grateful to her for that and the happy memories that she has given me. I know Georgia would be proud of the positive changes I've made and the way that I am honouring her life. After discovering that suicide is the leading cause of death in young people in the UK, and that according to the Office of National Statistics, females aged under 24 years have seen the largest increase in the suicide rate since their series began, I realised that Georgia couldn't be the only one feeling this way. I knew there must be other young women suffering. I never wanted another young woman to feel like suicide is their only option, or for another family to endure the pain that our family has. So using my love for Georgia and the passion that I now felt for helping others, I founded our charity, Georgia's Voice. At Georgia's Voice, we provide safe spaces for young women, a place they can be listened to with empathy and free from judgment. Our support groups currently cover around a third of Cornwall. Eventually, we plan to cover the whole of Cornwall, although in the meantime, we do have a regular online support group to ensure that every young woman in Cornwall can access our services. We're not offering a professional service, but every one of our facilitators does have full training in suicide and mental health first aid, as well as lived experience, which I think is really important, and sometimes professional experience of mental health as well. As well as our peer support groups, we pay for our members to have talking therapy. We plan regular wellbeing activities that promote good mental health. We really get the girls involved in the running of the charity, attending events with us, planning wellbeing days, planning and taking part in fundraisers. This gives them a purpose. It makes them feel valued. We actively encourage members that transition out of our service to become Georgia's Voice volunteers themselves if they want to. I've experienced firsthand the healing power of helping others, helping yourself by helping others. One day I envision that the whole of Georgia's Voice will be run by ex-Georgia's Voice members Who better to run our charity than those that have been there, that have sat in those groups and experienced going through the process themselves? The difference our groups make overwhelms me at times. If you look on our website or pop over to our stall today, you'll see for yourself some of the testimonials from the members in our groups, writing in their own words, explaining how much the groups have helped them, how much having their voice heard matters, how much the groups have empowered them, and about the friendships that they have formed within the groups. It truly is a special thing. I not only survived losing my child, but I am thriving. I'm striving to make a difference to the life of others. I've had massive personal growth thanks to Georgia and all that she has taught me. I have a purpose and I honestly am so happy. Acts of kindness have changed my perspective. I embrace simplicity and I live a life filled with gratitude. I am so grateful to be alive. I choose to lift others up whenever I get the chance. Of course, I miss Georgia. There is a hole in my heart that will never be filled. I have days where the pain is so overwhelming and I miss her so much, I just want to stay in bed and sob all day. But that's okay. I've learned that grief never leaves you, but that you can learn to live with it and live a full, happy life. My love for Georgia is still as big today as it was the day that she was born, but I've made the choice to take my grief, my heartache, my sorrow, my love and my passion and use it as a fuel to live a life that she would be proud of. Georgia may be gone in the physical sense, but I feel her with me still every day, and she is helping me on this mission to save other young women. I'm here as living proof, hopefully, to give hope, to tell you it is possible to grow through your grief, that there can be life after loss, that you can be happy again after heartbreak, if only you allow yourself to. I am a big believer that happiness is a choice we make. I choose happiness and I choose hope. I am so very proud of Georgia's voice and all we have achieved in the last 2 years. What better way to create hope through action?